So how did I decide what I want to focus on? What do I want to change over this next year? What things do I want to overcome as I approach 40? Well, I've been pretty successful in my professional life implementing changes and programs at various tech companies that I've worked at. So, can I take some of the same approaches that I use professionally and apply them to my personal life? So, the first thing we do when we're kind of facing a new challenge or a program is to identify the use cases or problems that we want to solve. So, for me, I've kind of broken this down into four key areas that I want to focus on over the next year. The first and probably the most important one is health and fitness. I think everybody feels like they could be a little healthier or a little more fit. But I think for me personally, as we start to explore my own personal journey, you'll understand why it's importantly critical that I make serious changes in this area over the next year, not only just to enjoy my quality of life, but also to have a longer and more productive life. If I don't make changes or start to make changes, I will probably have a considerably shorter lifespan long term. The other area I think that we all really think that we can improve on is personal finances. I think I've been really lucky over the past couple of years when my earning has outpaced my expenses, but it doesn't mean that I'm good with money, right? I grew up poor, didn't really have a firm kind of teaching or upbringing on how to be successful financially. I think there's still a lot of areas where I can personally improve in terms of how I spend my money, how I save my money, and how I prepare for the future. Another area that I'd really like to focus on is to make sure that I stay mentally sharp, especially as I'm growing older and as I continue to work professionally in a very innovative and always changing field. I feel myself sometimes being a little sluggish or slow at work. I think I spend way too much time just passively absorbing and consuming media these days and not enough time actively trying to engage my mind and become a better person. And I think the final area to have a well-rounded life is joy. As somebody who, has grown up neurodivergent and has always kind of masked who I was to kind of fit in, I think I've always kind of had my hobbies really driven by other people, by what my friends were interested in, by what my parents or other people thought I should be interested in. And it's been a real struggle trying to understand, like, what do I actually enjoy? What brings me joy and life? And so I really want to spend some time exploring things that I've done in the past or things that I haven't done that I think might bring me joy and really try to understand myself and what I love. And so those are kind of the four key areas that I want to focus on over the next year. I'll be diving deeper into each of those as we kind of go down this journey together. Curious to know, like, what are some things that you are working on? What are some things that you think kind of make up a well-rounded life? Give me some feedback on kind of where you're at in your journey.